the update that's coming in right now is that the hearing in the Sisodia bail matter has begun in the Rouse Avenue Court before a special CBI judge. Live updates that are coming in from Kanu Sharda, who's inside. The special CBI judge there is asking, do you need an extension? CBI saying Sisodia is not cooperating with the investigation. So that's the big headline that's coming in right now. CBI, Anisha, is saying Sisodia is not cooperating, which is why they want an extension. So they're pushing forward right now to seek additional custody. Okay, we'll go across to Anisha in just a bit. Let me round up for you the latest updates that are coming in. The special CBI judge is asking, why do you need an extension? The CBI is maintaining that Sisodia is not cooperating with the investigation. Now, also importantly here, the CBI is saying we can show you how our investigation has progressed. They're mentioning in court saying we've recorded the entire investigation so far. This was mandated by the Rouse Avenue Court. They said that whatever interrogation Sisodia has held, it must be done on camera, on record. So the CBI is saying we have that recording, we have the CD with us, the court can watch it if it pleases. We also have a case diary. So the judge right now is asking for that case diary. The judge is going to go through, in fact, the questioning that's been happening to see if he's not cooperating. The big update that's coming in is that the CBI is seeking 3 days of additional custody. The judge has also asked how many hours has Sisodia been questioned so far. We'll give you what the CBI said in that, but the CBI right now is saying we want 3 days additional custody of Manish Sisodia. So this is the big breaking news that's coming in. Earlier the CBI had asked for 5 days. They got that particular request. They got 5 days of Sisodia's custody. They're saying that he's not cooperating in the investigation, and that's why now they want an extension. They're saying 3 days of custody is required. Why? The CBI is mentioning right now in court saying that Sisodia is not cooperating. He is yet to be confronted with other co-accused in this case. There are several others who've been taken into custody in this liquor scam. There's been a trail of money which the CBI, the Enforcement Directorate, is looking into, and they say all of it links to Manish Sisodia. To prove that, the CBI right now in court is saying that we want to confront Sisodia with the other accused. And what's important to highlight here is that time and again the CBI is saying the reason we need 3 more days of custody here is because Sisodia is not cooperating with the investigation. Anisha Mathur is back with us. Anisha, big updates coming in right now from the court. The CBI is seeking 3 more days. They're saying Sisodia is not cooperating. We can provide the case diary to the judge.
Well, yes, Akshita, very serious allegation being raised again by the CBI saying that Manish Sisodia, who's been in their custody for 5 days, is not in fact cooperating with the investigation, that he has been confronted with the evidence, that they want to also confront him with other accused. And the CBI also raising the allegation that some of the key documents are missing in the case and they need to trace that, and that is why they need continued custody of Manish Sisodia. Remember, this is an allegation that had been raised earlier as well, that some key documents have gone missing, that a lot of the evidence was sought to be destroyed, that there are devices, etc., which were destroyed by the Aam Aadmi Party leaders. Now, my colleague Kanu Sharda is inside and sending us minute-by-minute updates of this hearing. CBI has sought 3 more days custody, where they have said that Sisodia, in fact, wasted a day of questioning because he had gone to the Supreme Court to file his petition that they have to also confront Sisodia with the other accused and try and trace the documents that are missing. So CBI is still raising very serious allegations against Sisodia of trying to hamper the investigation, of trying to destroy documents of the evidence in this particular case, and we'll have to see what the court now says and what the lawyers for Manish Sisodia will have to say about this particular allegation by the CBI, because the CBI is asking for 3 more days of custody for interrogation of Manish Sisodia. The judge, of course, had asked the CBI to explain how many hours has he been interrogated for, what has he exactly said. The CBI has said that we can show you the case diary, we can show you, in fact, the video recording of the inquiry and the interrogation interrogation that is there in a form of a CD that is being placed before the court. The case diary, of course, has been handed over to the judge, who is now looking at the evidence that has been collected, the allegations and the investigation that has been done so far. Remember, Special CBI Judge M.K. Nagpal is a very senior judge. He's been handling this particular case for the last several weeks. He has looked at the other evidence also that was brought by the CBI against the other accused in this case as well. So he will be looking at the evidence, at what has been collected by the court. Now, now we're just getting an update from my colleague Kanu, who's inside the courtroom. Senior Advocate Dayan Krishnan, who is the counsel for Manish Sisodia, has started his line of arguments. Dayan Krishnan has said that is now citing precedent judgments to say that you cannot force an accused to give answers to the CBI. They can only be questioned, that there is no progress made by the CBI. The non-cooperation cannot be grounds for remand. That is the argument that is being raised by Manish Sisodia's lawyers. He's saying that you cannot say that we will keep him in custody till he confesses and accepts all allegations. And this, Akshata, for the sake of clarity for our viewers, is a basic principle of criminal law in the country. You cannot be forced to give evidence against yourself. You cannot be forced to confess. And that is what the Aam Aadmi Party's lawyers, Senior Advocate Dayan Krishnan, who's the counsel for Manish Sisodia, who's arguing on his behalf, is now telling the court that the CBI has not made any progress and they are only trying to force Sisodia right now, which is against the legal principles, that he cannot be forced to give answers according to what the CBI wants to hear. You cannot you cannot keep somebody in custody just because they are not giving you exactly what you want to hear, and that is the line of argument that is being taken by Sisodia's lawyers. See, the judge also, by the way, we're getting more updates now from Kanu. The judge has asked the CBI to disclose who are the persons, who are the co-accused that you want to confront Manish Sisodia with, but the CBI has said that they cannot disclose such information openly in open court with the Sisodia's lawyers and the media present, because this is confidential investigation that is being conducted right now. The judge has asked, however, what exactly do you want to do when you keep Sisodia in further custody? Even Senior Advocate Dayan Krishnan, who is arguing on behalf of Manish Sisodia, is saying that the remand copy that has been given by the CBI does not disclose any information apart from claiming that Manish Sisodia did not cooperate with the investigation, and therefore Sisodia's lawyers are saying that CBI will have to give genuine specific reasons to the court to justify further custody. Remember, he has already been in custody for 5 days. He has also been interrogated earlier as well by the CBI, and therefore his lawyers are now saying that the CBI will have to give specific details of why they want to keep him in further custody, what do they want with him. And the CBI, however, telling the judge that we cannot disclose the persons or the other accused who we want to confront him with, because this is an open court.